Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for the 14th of March. So this is the lunar eclipse, the full moon in Virgo, and this is a south node eclipse. So it is about endings, letting go, release of old karma. We're in that sort of phase of the eclipse portal. Even the new moon in Pisces was a lot to do with a major reset, major karmic endings as well, even though it was the new moon. And so it's not until we get to that new moon in Aries, which is happening at the end of this month, that we will really be ready to step into the new. But let's see what is coming in for this beautiful full moon in Virgo, the beautiful illumination of the moon. We had the beautiful moon come in yesterday and we were all saying, thank you, moon. So let's see. I feel like this moon is very generous. The Virgo energy wants to serve in a way, wants to serve and be able to help, be very helpful. And so it's feels like it's a very supportive moon, which is really lovely. I've just got to get the right frequency into the cards, but I'm seeing the maiden. The Virgo energy is the maiden, and I feel like it's like we're receiving blessings from the maiden, this beautiful maiden energy, which is a very innocent energy in a way, is wanting to help us and serve us in some way. Here comes justice. So we're looking at Akashic record, contracts, the Empress. Ooh. Yes. Wow. Okay. So this moon, I think, does bring blessings. It's really quite a positive moon that is being supported. So it's a beautiful energy to come through. We have a couple of major arcanas here, the Justice card, the Empress, and the Lovers card. There is a contract coming in around abundance and a big choice as to what makes you happy here. So you're going to get the message here with the Page of Swords. We say that we've kind of, with Mercury ruling this moon, and Mercury is stationing to go retrograde at the moment. Our minds are going inwards, and we got this sense of clarity coming yesterday, some kind of clear message. This moon is illuminating something, and it is giving us a message, and we're going to get this message with the Page of Swords. So have a very open mind as to how that may come in, because it could come in so many different ways. The Page of Swords can sometimes be online. So maybe you're listening to a podcast or reading a blog or listening to a YouTube video, maybe you're reading something, listening to something, whatever it is. And this could just be in conversation or you're reading something, whatever it is. This message is going to come through to you. They're messages from Spirit coming in. So have an open and curious mind as to what that is. It is about some kind of abundance contract. So whenever it's eclipses, it is usually Akashic record, soul record contracts that are coming in when we have the Justice card coming through. So even though it's still a little bit clouded there on the human realm, the angels are guiding us. So those messages from Spirit are guiding us into something that is making us happy, that is bringing happiness, that is bringing abundance. And so even though, yes, we're going, okay, well, what are the options here? The vision is still forming. It's still a little bit clouded as to what intuitively feels right for me. Its intuition could feel a little bit blocked because we've got such a logical, analytical moon, the Virgo moon, and Mercury being so strong as well, is that sometimes when you're wanting to tune into your intuition, the logical brain can, or the mind can kind of get in the way as well with that. So it's sort of trying to find that balance between the two of them. But I feel like, yeah, there's still, the clarity is coming, even though something might not feel super clear at this moment, because we're seeing a cloud here between the Lovers card. There's a cloud here with the Seven of Cups. The vision is still forming. The choice isn't super clear yet the Page of Swords gets a very clear message from Spirit as to what is true. And it is a lot to do with balance as well, with bringing something in that feels fair and balanced for you, that feels like it can bring abundance through that kind of flow. There's a lot of relationship stuff coming in here, so there may be some choices coming in around relationships, or a choice for a partner if you have a partner, or just you're thinking around that as well. But ultimately, yes, I feel like a vision is still forming from this. There's a higher plan here. There is a higher plan, an Akashic record, divine soul plan here. that is coming down through us, and we will get that message. But it may take a little while with those little clouds that I'm seeing there, because it may come in unexpectedly, or it might not necessarily come in on this date, or it's a sense that I'm understanding that there's a message that I have a choice, or that there's a contract around where I sort of feel like my soul is going in this direction, but what that looks like isn't super clear yet. So that's okay, because I feel like the vision and the picture is still yet to play out. It's still forming. It's an eclipse. There's unexpected energies around. So it's almost a little bit around divine timing, because it feels like in the divine realms, this is so clear, but we need to wait for it to come down into our human realm, down onto the element of earth, because it is an earth moon, a Virgo moon. And so it might take a little while for that to come back down, for something to tangibly start taking a new form, and to see where you're heading next. So it feels very beautiful. If you are questioning your intuition, that might be really normal in this. Or if you're doing processes like meditations or any kind of healing processes, and you're used to it being a little bit more intuitive, and you're feeling like your mind is getting in the way with the Page of Swords, can sometimes be interruptions. That's also something that could come in with this. That could be very normal with this. And it's really just, it's like your mind is trying to work out what's going on in those higher realms. And so they haven't quite caught up with understanding what your intuition is trying to tell you here. But the messages are coming in nonetheless. So it feels like you are receiving messages, but how that's all going to play out is still not clear. So there's a little bit of uncertainty and clarity, lack of clarity with this, but it still feels like a very abundant moon that brings blessings. So it's just a game of patience. Patience game is what they're saying, and to really trust in divine timing with this, because the divine's knows what it is. The divine's very clear, and we're not. So that's the message coming through. I'll just see if there's anything else. The only other thing that I'm getting here is it's very clear that there are new options opening up for you. So you're not stuck. The winds of change are here, as we can see the hair blowing in the wind with the Page of Swords, getting the message that the winds of change are here. But what that looks like with the Seven of Cups is seeing that there's new options coming up, but still it's a little bit clouded. So it just is about understanding that change is being supported throughout this full moon. And I actually feel like, I want to say all signs are being supported here. There's a generosity with it. It's interesting what they're saying, is because, I was saying about the maiden, feeling like the maiden's bringing blessings, and it's but we have the Empress here. So it's like the maiden has grown up and matured into the Empress, into the mother. So it's like the maiden, the mother, the crone, and here we have the mother of the Empress. So something has now kind of reached a level of maturity here. It's attained a level of maturity, and that gives it new choices. That means it's at a point where it can expand into a new direction. It has gone through a passage of some sort where it feels like it's completed something, graduated something has been refined and matured. So it's no longer the maiden innocently bringing blessings. It's the Empress bringing blessings here. So it's a very mature energy, and Saturn is playing a strong part in this full moon as well. So it feels like a process or something in your life has matured, and now there are new choices that are coming in around it and those choices feel like blessings because they can bring happiness. So yeah, that's the reading for the full moon. So happy full moon, everybody. And happy eclipse, lunar eclipse, total lunar eclipse. And please let us know what's going on for you. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read all your comments. And these eclipses at the moment are very, very powerful. So the best way to work with them, as I've been saying, is to really go deep and on a soul level and ask what is being asked, what is changing here. Eclipses bring patterns of change, and because they're connected to, this is a south node, it's saying karma is over here. Something karmically has ended and you're being asked to release and let go. So what is it that you're being asked to release and let go of on a deep soul level? And that's the best way to work with these moons as well. But also they keep bringing me to the Empress, the Empress, the Empress. What is it that has matured in your life, or what is it that has grown up? Or who is it that has grown up? All grown up or now or maturing, and it's moving into a new phase. So, yep, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. Please follow me on Instagram and take care.